let's get to Trick Daddy. And let's kind of get into Trick Daddy. For those of you that don't know, Trick Daddy made some disparaging comments about Beyonce, saying that she cannot sing. Also spoke on Jay-Z. And I'll get into the relationship with the South and Jay-Z, especially those kind of guys like Trick and all of those guys. I'll get into that. But let's listen to some of the audio.
They fucking with her because she see money. Beyonce ain't trying to give back the music and that. Beyonce don't write music, and Betty can sing her motherfuckers. So Beyonce can't sing.
I don't like Beyonce.
Okay.
She definitely can't sing.
I don't know why they be thinking she can sing. They just
Man, I watched my godmama train Beyonce, give her vocal lessons all her career, man. Beyonce can't go.
All she do is holler.
Listen,
I
Beyonce,
take
she can
Kelly
sing,
over.
but she not roll like that.
I'm gonna say my unpopular opinion right now. Beyonce is to R&B what Jay-Z is to New York. That's why they together. Jay-Z ain't never won the greatest rapper alive. Whoever put him on a level of that. New York lost Biggie. They needed a hero. They wanted to be the mega of hip hop, and they just handed it over to Jay-Z. You go back and you do the history of record sales and all that.
Oh, Jay-Z is nice for that.
That was the case. Yeah.
Man, DMX was doing 10, 15 million an album, man.
Most definitely, because it definitely wasn't no damn Jay-Z.
But don't
Y'all gotta remember Jay-Z
like
changed his name 3-4 times.
So did.
Yeah.
The first time y'all ever heard of Jay-Z, he got on a record with some nigga from down south called Big Pimpin'.
Yeah.
No, I heard him on the hard read.
Yeah.
And y'all, they'll tell y'all right now, oh, that's Jay-Z song. And you'll go Google and they'll say, yeah, it's Jay-Z song. Right?
The South put him on.
But they ain't gonna tell you Jay-Z bought the motherfucking song after the bitch got big.
That's UGK song, man.
Yeah,
that ain't nothing about that record. It's no East Coast New York record. Nothing about that.
Nothing.
And what? And then at that time, what East Coast nigga came and got a nigga from the South to do a record with him, man?
Right.
But we gotta fuck with for that at least. That's for a little bit. That's kind of hard. That's hard though.
Now you can't tell what nigga from. All them niggas sound like us in the South now.
Yeah.
You can't. I swear to God, niggas ain't got. Only niggas still got their little accent is Detroit and a few Cali niggas.
And the Baltimore niggas.
And you can tell the Baltimore niggas. You can tell the Baltimore niggas morely on conversation. New York niggas be saying fuck nigga and pussy nigga like those is Miami words. First of all.
Yeah.
Pussy asshole. Ain't nobody ever said pussy asshole in New York.
Nah, they don't even talk like that though.
That part.
They talk about their mother.
They mother.
They mother.
So that was Trick Daddy speaking about Jay-Z and a little bit about Beyonce. It's always been an interesting situation if you've been a fan of the culture and you've watched the Jay-Z glow up type situation and how that intertwined with the South and how it was received from the South, right? So first, I always like to tell people a lot of times it's less about what's being said and more about who's saying it. You got to look at who's saying this. This is Trick Daddy. You got to remember, it's certain people still in the game, still around that look at Jay-Z, that remember Jay-Z when he was competition to them. You know what I'm saying? That he's flourished in a way that we've never seen, and that goes without that goes without anybody ignoring. But some of them old heads, some of them Trick Daddies of the world, them J Princes of the world, them Birdmans, them people that the Master P's, they got of course a huge amount of respect for him and admiration for him. But they remember him as competition. The young boys know him as the dude that's cutting the checks and getting the checks cut. Same with Diddy. So you got to look at who's saying these things. And I think he's 100% wrong saying Beyonce can't sing. Beyonce is well versed in this game, man. She can do everything at a high level. When we talk about R&B, we know where she stands. In my opinion, she stand at the top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think something's there with Trick and some of those guys, because they know Jay and them from that part of the game. They know him when he was checking in, asking for the ball. They know him when he was, scoring 10 and that was a good game for him. Now 50's regular for him, but they remember him as his rookie year. They was around. You see what I'm saying? And some people, they won't let that go. Hey, man, I'm a boss now, man. I'm a boss now. You know what I'm saying? But he remembers them as competition. He remembers them to have the jersey on. A lot of us know them to own the team. You see what I'm saying? Some people know Michael Jordan, the ball player. Some people know Michael Jordan, the team owner. Some people know Jay-Z, the rapper. Some people know Jay-Z, the businessman, which lends itself to half of the reason we love him. He's been able to go in and out. Some people know Sean Combs. Some people know P. Diddy. Some people know Puff Daddy. See what I'm saying? Some people know Looney. Some people know Big Loon. This how this go. Some people know Yo Gotti when he was saying Yo Gotti. Some people know CMG. So these things it's natural to evolve. But sometimes your haters and your naysayers, they won't let go to what they thought this was. Or what they thought their standards would be, what they thought you would be, what they thought you would how far they thought you would go when you overcome that. So sometimes it ain't no way he doing that. I never saw him being able to do that. Who helping him, man? Something about that. Something ain't right. Who doing that for him, man? Ain't no way, man. I know him. He ain't done that much. Have he done that? Well, man, they said he done this and that. Man, you sure? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your hater just won't buy it. It gets to a point where they can't deny it, but sometimes they just hate to buy it. And you know when you looking at a hater, man, listen, dog, I've elevated, home. I used to work for you. I used to work for y'all. I told you what I was, man. Look at me now. Used to look down on me. Now I won't let you look at me at all. I was rough around the edges, but I understood what I was, I understood the journey. I understood what I needed to do, what I needed to make happen. That's never been lost on me. I played worker. To catch a fool, you got to play a fool. So I played worker. I played dumb boy. A lot of people see these podcasts now and never knew I knew this much. I played dumb. That's the only way you can survive. Don't let them know nothing and act like you don't know nothing. For real, they going for that much now? Man, for real, they doing that? No, I don't know nothing about that. See, some people remember Jay-Z when Pac was going at him. There's old tapes and records where Pac was trying to cut Jay down. He saw him on the rise. He was trying to cut him down. See, Pac was smart. He was trying to come through that north and chop trees down that he saw trying to blossom the Mob Deeps. He was going at them all. I'm going to destroy y'all economy with this rap around here. Y'all ain't going to make nothing. But he was putting them in a situation to be like, he was cutting at them. And he was the big dog then. And a lot of people, especially them old people, when they see that R.I.P. Biggie Smalls, when they see that happen to Biggie, they try to say that, but Jay took this somewhere, Biggie didn't take it. Unfortunately, man, I gotta respect the hustle. When you talk about rapping, I really don't share that. When I first started rapping, and I never told nobody this, I keep this for my documentary. But when I first started rapping, I listened to Blueprint 3 over and over and over and studied it. Like, how is he? What is this about? Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? And I got it. And it took a lot, but I'll get into more of my documentaries, exactly what I did and show you. I still got the proof that this is what really, really took place. Like, but some of them old South dudes, they look at it a little different. I just wonder what Rick Ross stand. Does Rick Ross make a call like, homie, we can't chop homie down. He running with the flag for the rapper, if nothing else. That's the ceiling as of right now. Everything Ross doing, he's spinning off. Boom, I'm over here with the Wingstop. Boom, over here with the Bel Air. Boom, I'm over here. So he putting his game down. That's how you know who a student of the game is. That's what you gonna see Loon doing. That's what you see P doing. It's what you see some of these people just good in music because that's really, they done got lucky. And they just learn the music business. But a real hustler, you gonna see him start. Look at Boosie. Boosie over here, over there. Man, some of these dudes, they hustling. And that's what it's about doing. That's the game I'm putting down. You can't just be a one-trick pony. Ain't nothing dangerous than having an idea, except only having one idea. The only thing more dangerous than having an idea is having one idea. You'll catch that some other time. This the kind of stuff, you see what I'm saying? But when you look at it, you say, man, this how you hustle. This what you got to do. They putting the blueprint down. You just need access to some audience and information. You gonna show them, and you gonna spin off and do something they wasn't thinking about, and inspire another 5,000 youngsters to get on. Some from the Bay, some from New York, 2 over here, 3 over there. You understand? You touching people across the country, across the world. That's how this thing work. And that's why we need a better ecosystem. Don't none make this much money with this little bit of structure that it got. Everybody talk about the labels. They really the ones operating with the most structure. That's why they get to bust you over top of the head, because they got everything's checked off. But this is the NBA for us. NFL for us, when we got to treat it like such. This changing lives, and it's producing millionaires every year. Black people, dangerous. This is a dangerous thing that we're a part of. But when we hear Trick Daddy speak about that, and I disagree with the Beyonce take. I think it's unfortunate he feels that way. So many records out that, hey, man, my old lady might put one of them records on, and hey, man, I enjoy this record. You hear me? Based on the circumstances surrounding what's going on with this record on. You know, I got to kind of rate this thing because I'm doing this a certain way with no help there. Got to watch what I'm saying to coincide the requirements. So just rock with me, right? But if one of these songs is playing and my old lady get in a vibe every time she going to this record, you got to know I'm rocking with this. You see what I'm saying? And Beyonce done put her in that mode, as well as I done seen her daughter dance to the songs on live performance. So these things happen. These is Beyonce records doing this. I can't see why somebody say she can't sing, you know what I'm saying, without it being some ill will there that I just can't really peep out what it's about outside of looking at Jay-Z like competition. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I mean? And approaching it from that standpoint, it's been a real bad relationship with the South and the North because we waited so long to get in. They were disrespecting us, calling us, you talk slow. They tell me that now, some people. And I just instantly tell them, man, if I talk so slow, what you doing on here? You shouldn't be watching me if I talk too slow for you, should it? I think that say less about me and more about you. You got a problem with me, but you watch me. Is you a weirdo or am I tripping? I think something wrong with you, ain't it? You got an issue with something you see, but yet you keep putting your eyes on it. Who the dummy here? Because I come here to do a job. I come here to put some game down, hope they pick some game up. I come here to put some game down and hope they pick some game up. You come here to tell me what's wrong with me. And stay here. to go back and forth with the like I just find you dudes weird. And so what I do is I dismiss them and let them know you don't have to worry about seeing this one no more. We got thousands of people that like this here, and we gonna cater to them. It's important that you understand that, and it's important that you don't never see this again. So I get with you at some other point. You know. But let's hear some more that Trick was talking about.
Sons and gods and stuff. They religious. They be saying son and God. They religious. That's religious, ain't it? They ain't, but now they sound just like us on the record. It's a lot of shit that they do that I just hate. Like for him, like when it comes to Nipsey Hussle. Everybody in Cali always felt like that about Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle sold records on. We just didn't know him like that.
He was like
because it got to because he wasn't rapping about how much jewelry, how much money I got. I want to fuck your girlfriend.
Man, this will motivate niggas to get that money.
Right,
Yeah.
and then, you understand? So we gonna put them in the forefront. But the good thing about the West Coast, it's enough of them motherfuckers packed over there on that West Coast. They can support each other and sell more records than they'll sell if they came out and try to just be big all over the country.
Facts.
Yeah.
Right,
they got niggas like the nigga Tech Nine and all them, man. Them niggas rich as fuck over there in the West Coast. We don't know damn song Tech Nine.
E42.
Bro. Tech Nine now, boy. They don't know about Tech.
Man,
bro.
Tech Nine been going platinum for 20 years, nigga. That nigga do shows. That nigga done been on concerts with me when I'm out there. I done did concerts with 70, 80,000.
Not from the West Coast though, Trick. He's from Kansas.
But they talk to him on the West Coast.
Yeah, he a blood.
They put him on that
He a
West
blood. They
Coast.
fuck with him.
They play him over there though.
They been playing him on the West Coast since he came out.
Good morning, y'all.
Long time ago.
Good morning.
Independent. That's the thing about the West Coast. They always.
So basically, and I guess that's all that he said. That was my first time hearing it. You know what I'm saying? So